Look who woke up early. The instructions are being given from right next door, 5135, second floor hideout, electronic harassment. Instructions are being given. Electronic harassment. And this is a deterrent, of course, for continuous surveillance of the mailbox exchange. And it's 6:20 a.m. Tuesday morning, January 6, 2026. What we have here? Well, let's see. We have organized crime family employee right here, 5130, right there. And both the lights are on. We have these lights at 5130 on. And there seems to be activity at 5132. 5132. The gray truck of the 5132, for some reason, has been instructed to park that far of a distance. Look at that. Right by the dollar store. Look at the distance. He has to travel from here all the way over there. See that? That's the gray truck serving customers at an indoor recreational facility, such as golf course. We have organized crime family employee right here, Catfish as well, right here, Catfish. And we have the other individuals hiding from camera view as well. All the way over there. Okay. We have the red vehicle and the white vehicle. The individual with the red Cadillac is no longer. He is driving a white little vehicle now. And that's his white little vehicle right there. And his wife is parked right behind him. Right there. So that's what's going on there. That's the strategizing going on with the brainiacs right next door. I call them the brainiacs. This is what they do. The brainiacs. Okay, that's the vehicles right there. Right there. And other than that, we are waiting patiently for activities to commence. Let's see if we can get a better look. High frequencies, electromagnetic field waves. Okay. Yeah, that's what we got. Right there. Right there. The white vehicle belongs to the individual that was driving the red Cadillac, and the female is parked right behind him. There we go. We are waiting patiently. Look who's parked by the fire hydrant now. The female. And that's her husband right there. And they're ready. See, that's their first floor apartment. 5130. Look at the fire hydrant. This is a female. See that? That's her. They both parked right here. How convenient. There you go. He just got there. He just got there. Got him. 5130. And our property continues to be marked right there. And that's where the electronic harassment is coming from. 5135 right next door. I guess that's it. I guess that's it, guys. That's the activity. Parking right next to the fire hydrant. That's a safety concern. Tennessee officials involved in criminal activity to serve and protect organized crime. Right there. The red vehicle is, both of these vehicles are parked on the yellow line. The yellow line is reserved for the fire department access to the fire hydrant. That's how that works. That's the law. See that? Instructions are being given to hide from camera view. Look at the distance they're parked at. And look at the distance the gray truck now is parked at as well. 5132. And this is my address. This is my address right here, just in case. This is my address. We are marked right there. We got him. We got him. The white vehicle was instructed to stay there, but they made a fast retreat. The individual that just got there, this is his vehicle right here. He just got there. That's his vehicle right there. He left it behind and he is making deliveries utilizing a different vehicle. That's what's going on. See that? So this individual here is leaving his vehicle as a prop to give the impression that he's at home. But clearly, we saw him arriving. There we go. There we have it. There we go. There we go. That's a female. That's a female. There she goes. We already know where she's going. There we go. She's leaving the scene of the crime. She's leaving the scene of the crime. She's been instructed to move that vehicle quickly. Remember, she is blocking the fire hydrant, working alongside Tennessee officials on a harassment case against me. Who is harassing whom? This is a total disregard for public safety, blocking the fire hydrant. And this female was instructed on command signal to come out. And she will be making deliveries periodically, hiding from camera view. Hiding from camera view. Look at how much parking there is here, guys. Look how much parking there is. There's no reason to be placing the community in danger. That's right. When you block the fire hydrant, you are placing the community in danger. There's children in the area, family, hardworking people, decent people. And we have to put up with these type of individuals poisoning our community. That's right. Please contact Child Protective Services. Please contact the proper government agencies. And most importantly, Internal Revenue Services, the IRS, regarding 5132. 5132 is the main headquarters of organized crime. Look at how quickly she came out once I took footage of her disregard for public safety by blocking the fire hydrant. Why? Because Thomas Israel officials to serve and protect organized crime. This is a designated area for organized crime, well protected and well documented by our social media platform. This criminal organization is moving narcotics periodically. The mailbox exchange continues, and obviously we cannot name it the mailbox exchange because of community family guidelines, so we have changed the title. So, and we do that from time to time. We want to comply. But other than that, she has been notified, and the panic button, the silent alarm was set. Plenty of parking here. Pay close attention, guys. Plenty of parking here. And that gray truck is parked all the way over there. That belongs to 5132. Catfish. That's Catfish. Okay, she's just going to continue sitting there. And that's it. Look at the distance that she had to travel right there. She got caught. And, oh, now she's been instructed to move once I turn this on. See that? So let's see. Military grade technology, very aware of my location and activities. Instructions given on command signal. There she goes. No job, no school. Making periodic deliveries over the bridge on Laramie. No, I'm not going to be chasing after her. We already know exactly where she's going. Well documented on our social media platform. We got her. And now, her husband is next. Her husband is driving that white vehicle. He is changing his vehicles periodically to avoid our surveillance. And he's also parking away from camera view, just like her. So at least the fire department has a little bit more access now to the fire hydrant. But he's still parked on the yellow line. The reason for the yellow line is to give total access for the hoses of the fire department to have access. And this is a total disregard of public safety. We had the police officers involved in criminal activity circling the area, and for some reason, they're not right now. See that? For some reason, they're not right now. And they're breaking character. They have broken routine, and they know they're under the watch for what? That's right. This is Neighborhood Watch. This is what I do, guys. That was a big mistake. A big mistake. There we go. We got him. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. And giving a personal escort to the female going over the bridge on Laramie. He just made a left-hand turn, giving a personal escort to the female that just left carrying narcotics. Didn't I tell you? This is state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid, no witnesses. That's right. That police officer was clearly waiting for me. Waiting, standing by, set up traps, false police reports, arrest, court dates, order of protection, and of course, document a history of mental health issue illness, working alongside paramedics involved in criminal activity. Once I'm documented, this is the next step, the next level to avoid long-term electronic harassment, secondary health issues of radiation levels. So there's no question mark. Once the Nello family returns back to 5132, where the first floor remains vacant, and obviously Melo Greco's, the person in charge of 5132, right there, double R2 flat brick, has been instructed to park all the way over there in the corner. There's no reason for that other than Catfish. See that? We are waiting patiently. And so far so good. That's what we got. And you guys saw firsthand the police officer involved in criminal activity time and time again. The reason the police officer is in the area, of course, is for documentation purposes. But more importantly, I am being subjected to lethal high-level frequencies attacking my brain. High frequencies attacks the victim's nervous system. Loss of coordination, accidents will happen. And the electromagnetic field waves, shock treatment to the brain, will weaken the blood vessels of the brain. Secondary health issues of radiation levels, brain damage, blood clot, bleeding of the brain aneurysm, tumors of the brain, and silent, incoherent victims, nursing home final phase, identity theft Medicaid takes place. Sure, there's a lot in between, guys. There's a lot. I'm jumping way ahead. But if you follow my social media platform, you will recognize the process. Follow me on Google Maps. 3 million views on Google Maps. Detailed information. Organized crime family process. No witnesses. And there's a lot here, guys. There's a lot. All right, we're moving on for now. That's it. 6:36 a.m. Tuesday, January 6th, 2026. And that's it. That's it, guys. That's what we got. We're looking forward to continually serving our community. And this is one of the reasons why I continue to be harassed electronically to provoke movement, reaction, response, yelling, running out of control, kicking, screaming, public outbursts, surprise advantage once I approach the window, or once I go outside, I will be arrested. That's right. I have been arrested. I have been arrested several times. And my son took the initiative of placing a safety latch in the bottom hallway because the police officer, once they were called by organized crime, they simply ran up the stairs, called the paramedics, and off we go again as far as documenting me with a history of mental health issue illness to avoid long-term electronic harassment, secondary health issues of radiation levels. Remember, constant mental health hospital evaluation, victims lose their credibility. Family withdrawal, news media withdrawal, and of course the public withdrawal. You will not be believed. That's why it's so important for me to document every single day. So when that fateful day comes, I might not be here to enjoy the fruits, guys, but at least there's going to be a question mark on my grave. And that's going to bring attention to state insurance policy fraud, identity theft Medicaid, no witnesses. That's what we got, guys. We are moving on for now. We appreciate your support. Follow Tech Ingredients, YouTube channel Tech Ingredients, equal exposure from microwave oven, x-ray machine, or sleeping next to a high power line. That's going to further give our public audience a better understanding how electronic harassment is used to manipulate businesses, remain in control, and silence their arbitraries. I guess that's it. The police officer is not going to come back. And that's it. We're moving on. Moving on. Okay. Tunnel Sister Police Department. Harassment. We got them. Okay. And we got them over here, of course. Tunnel Sister Police Department. Harassment. But don't forget, the instructions are being given from here. Remember, the police officers are in constant communication with the second floor address of 5135, working alongside Melo Greco 5132, and the Martinez family and a hit squad with the military-grade technology, very aware of my location and activities, Instructions given on command signal. That's how that works, guys. And that's it for now. 6:39 a.m. Tuesday, January 6th, 2026. Okay. We have Tennessee Police Department harassment before this video. Okay. All right. Tennessee Police Department harassment. Moving on.